Hey guys, we are currently living in the golden age of cheap guitars. There's never been a time where you can get more guitar for less money than right now. If you check out all of the budget-friendly offerings from the major companies like Fender, Gibson and Epiphone, Ibanez, Jackson, Dean, and ESP, and even some of the newer, smaller companies like Wolf or Hard Luck Kings, the days of having to pay over $1,000 or even over $500 to get a good quality instrument are long gone. Now, as an example, I want to check out this Jackson JS32 Kelly. The JS32 line is Jackson's current entry-level series, and this guitar you can get for probably around $270, maybe even down to $250, and that's brand new and including shipping if you're buying it online through eBay or Amazon or something like that. Now, these are some of the least expensive Jackson guitars, but despite their low price, all of the really important features on this guitar, like the neck and the fretwork in particular, is phenomenal. Now, if we check out the general specs of this guitar, we've got a basswood body, we've got a maple neck, it's a bolt-on neck joint, a rosewood fretboard, we've got 24 extra jumbo frets on this one. It's a 25.5-inch scale, like a standard Fender scale. Down here we've got a single volume, a tone, and a three-way toggle switch. Now normally these guitars come with some stock Jackson humbuckers, but for me, I've actually had this guitar for quite a while and it's one that I use a lot. I've gone ahead and swapped out the pickups to a set of Dragonfire Crusaders. And that's the other thing that's going on right now. Not just are the guitars a really good value, but also the parts and accessories. Now you can get all that stuff for aftermarket modifications at a really good price too. These pickups only cost around $50 a set, and they're wax potted, easy to install, and they sound great. The best thing about all of this guitar is not really the exception, but it's a pretty good representation of the quality of the low-budget guitars that are coming out these days. There are a lot of great guitars in this sub-$300 price range. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about the guitar. Let's go ahead and plug it in and listen to how it sounds. Alright guys, so that's the Jackson JS32 series Kelly. And this one is in a viola burst, which is this really cool kind of terracotta burst in the center there going out to the black edges. Of course, you can also get this guitar in other standard colors like black or white or even a matte black. So what did you guys think about the sound of this guitar? Even with the new pickups, the total cost of this setup is only a little bit over $300. One thing I really can't stress enough about these JS32 series guitars is how good the necks are on these. Not just the overall quality, but you know, the shape of the neck and the fretwork too. The frets are, I mean, they're nice big extra jumbo frets, but they're just finished really nicely. There's no sharp edges. Everything's really nice and level, and even really well polished. You know, when you get these brand new. The other cool thing about these is sometimes you'll see it in the Jackson marketing material. They've got this compound radius neck. So the radius on the neck actually changes as you move up and down the fretboard. It's a little flatter up here on the high frets, a little bit better for soloing, and then it's a little bit more round for doing your chord work down here by the nut. But let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from anybody who owns one of these JS32 series Jacksons, or really any other really great quality budget guitar that you bought recently. Because of guitars like this and the other cheap guitars that are really good quality on the market today, I really think we're living in the golden age of guitar manufacturing. Alright guys, leave your thoughts below in the comment section, and also in the video description I'll put some links to where you can find this guitar and anything else that I've talked about in the video. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you soon.